Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the procedures of getting a job in this country has been that the company or the government or the organization write an offer letter to you. Then you will send the offer letter. And once you send the offer letter, it shows that you are willing also for that job. Then they will provide you with appointment letter with the position you're being appointed to and the kind of job you're going to do. I think that has been clear in this country, and this is an exercise done across the world in many countries. But it was very sad to see William Ruto mocking a court ruling which required the Kenyans to get appointment letters from their bosses abroad. It's a ruling that Kenyans working for foreign organizations, they need to get appointment letters from those organizations to confirm their jobs. So Ruto was addressing youth in a summit referred to as Youth Connect Africa 2023 in Nairobi. And this is what he said. I want to quote him. He said it without even mentioning the court that issued that order or the judge that rendered that judgment. I quote him. We have a very interesting case in court where the court has ruled that if you are working in Nairobi for a company in the US, you must get an appointment letter from the company in the US. Do you know how ridiculous? Look at the word he's using, ridiculous. That is. Are you interested in letter of appointment or are you interested in working and earning a salary? Now you're dismissing the issue of appointment letter. What youth should be interested on, according to William Ruto, is only the job, but not appointment letter. We have a new model of jobs that our laws did not seek. Now Ruto is bringing in the issue of changing the law to fit what he wants to do. And this is what he's saying. Shortly, we will be changing the law in Kenya so that we can appreciate that there are remote jobs. What matters is that you are working. It does not matter whether you are wearing a suit or your hair is combed. What matters is what you are doing. There's no problem with the kind of dressing you want because we know we have some jobs you can work from home. Many people have gone that way. They work from home. Some companies that does not require you to be in the office. What they require you to do is to deliver, whether you are at home or whichever place you are. But it's all about the legal framework of that job. I don't know what Ruto really meant for our youth in this country. I think to some level he's exposing our youth to some dangers. Because the truth is that appointment letter is a legal document issued by a company or an organization to a selected candidate. Very important. It confirms your appointment to a position as an employee. This letter determines the company to abide by the legal laws for the employee. It serves as the most important legal document or evidence for an entity. And in that way, I think if you are having a job, you are safe. Because there is a procedure of employing someone and there is a procedure of firing someone. If you want to have a legal suit against your employer, how do you go about it if you don't have an appointment? Ruto is just promoting the issue of casual jobs because even we have seen some companies trying by every means possible to to avoid giving people permanent jobs, because they are avoiding to pay NHIF, NSSF, and other legal frameworks that safeguard the employee from being exploited by the employer. So Ruto is promoting exploitation. You will have no any framework you can use to sue a company if they go against the company policies that need to govern or protect both the employer and the employee. Because there is no any appointment letter. Hakuna. So what the legal framework you have here, you don't have anything. Indeed, we are lost as a country. Because we don't have a president who is promoting policies that are intended to safeguard even workers. He talked about providing jobs. So these are the kind of jobs Ruto was talking about. His jobs are so much risky jobs. Because wakati mtakosana na mtu ambaye amekuandika kazi, labda ametaka tu kufuta without a good reason, how do you go about it? It means you are not secured even with your job. You are not secured. What about salary? He's talking about you only need to be interested with what you are earning, the salary alone. What if you are being paid a peanut? What about delayed salary? What about if they end up not paying at the end of the day? How can you prepare a suit against such kind of employer? There's no way. Yes, we know the world is changing. We have digital jobs. People do get jobs. But these people, the court is just saying one thing. They need to be protected by the law. So Ruto want to bring in laws that is going to expose our youth to a danger that you can even predict and other dangers that are unpredictable. If we have those foreign companies that want to offer such kind of jobs, then they realize that your laws are so much weak, they end up exploiting our own youth. I want to see wajinga. Every company have lawyers. They have lawyers. So the lawyers do interpret the law to them. They defend them in court. So once they realize that, oh, Kenya is this way, then they find a better place to land and then exploit the citizens. Ruto is not serving your interest. He is here to serve the interest of other individuals. He does not care how far you will be exploited. He does not care about your welfare as far as you're going to work or do that job. What is all about thinking is seeing someone doing something. Do we really have a government? Does Ruto have legal advisors? What is the work of the Attorney General? No wonder the other day we saw some of the responsibilities in the office of Attorney General is being now taken to ile ofisi ya nani? Chief of Staff. What is that? So Kosgei anataka achukue kazi ya mtu mwenye inafaa ajue mambo ya sheria, the legal advisor to the president. And you can see the kind of results we can get ni kama hii. I don't know the position of Justin Muturi on this matter. But is it Justin Muturi's advice to William Ruto? It will sound like this, and this means that now even the companies around here are going to adopt those changes. Ruto is focusing alone on the foreign jobs, the online jobs. What about these other companies? They will adopt this, and the Kenyans will be at risk. There's no company that comes out to make losses. Whenever they get a loop, they use it. Whenever they get a chance, they will use it to maximize profit. There are just few, watu wachache sana that they have humanity. Lakini hakuna kampuni inakuja kufanya biashara ya hasara. No way. Even those organizations, hata wakisema non-profitable, no. They are not that much non-profitable. It's just a name they are using. So with this alone, I see William Ruto failing and is exposing our youth to danger. Because you can't tell people that you have a job when even in that job you did not sign any paper. No offer letter, no appointment letter. So what the framework of your job? It means you can just do any job. Wamekuambia wewe ni supervisor of this department. Soon utaambia uende ufanye kazi nyingine ya ajabu huko. Labda ya kulisha umbwa. Na huko ajiriwa kazi ya aina hiyo. These things do happen. So appointment letter is a legal document that you require in a job that is going to protect you with your position, so that if anyone tells you something that is out of the what is in that appointment letter, you can easily disagree. Akitaka kufuta, there's a framework you use to fire you, akulipe mshahara na mambo yengine and all that. Ruto does not care about all this. He's lying to our youth and they want to expose them to a danger.